I almost chopped my hand off. Hear that creaking sound? Okay, I'm getting out of here. Oh man, get that chopper lift up fast. Forgot my glasses on, gotta put them in my bag. Okay, first thing I gotta do is a radio check with the pilot. Get my radio real quick. Check for Bjarni.
Hey Bjarni, I got you.
Yeah, thank you. That is 500 Matt. That's his call sign. Oh man, it's gonna be a beauty day. Look at it, even got a little bit of sunrise left. There's some pinkish looking clouds over there. It's 6 in the morning. Actually, it's probably 10 to 6. Yeah. Okay, so what I'm doing today is I got, oh, you can see it from here. That big cedar right there. See that big one? I'm gonna get that one. I gotta open up some more for it because I'm gonna throw it above these big boulders, and I want to take a few more trees to make sure I don't hit those boulders. So I throw it up a little higher and then work a strip back. And we've got a bit of a low point right here. Not only is a low point right here, there's a ridge right there. That's where it was a couple days ago. And so I'll be over there for the second half of the day, getting this. And today, there's only 2 guys down there instead of 3. So there's plenty of room for those 2 guys down there that we dropped off first. And then the pilot dropped me off. So the plan is this strip of wood that comes down along this ridge has to go. And then these trees here are in the retention area, not retention, the leaf strip. It's like a block that's being left, a clump of wood that's being left. So he's gonna work up here in the morning, And then later in the day, he's gonna jump over that way. And then when he jumps over that way, the second half of the day, I'll jump over here. So we got a good plan. We were talking about it over breakfast, and it's gonna work out quite well. So, and there's room for like, easily room for 2 guys, maybe even 3 guys in this face. It's actually quite long. I mean, that's just the middle, way over there. That's just the middle. It keeps going farther around the corner. Yeah. But I got to ribbon out a trail because I didn't follow these trees right here. This was done with someone else. And there was no trail, not even a marked trail. So I had to cut some steps out of that log there and then cut somewhat of a trail. I kind of got a temporary path up there, but I'll make it better by the end of the day. Maybe I'll throw that one, maybe that little hemlock right there. Maybe I'll throw that one down at an angle here somewhere for a nice walk log. Anyways, I'll see you guys way over that big cedar. Okay, just hiked up from there. When I said temporary trail, this is what I meant. I can walk up there and walk on this thing suspended in the air. Look at this. She's a little bouncy. Nice morning walk. I'm getting paid right now. It's all part of the job. And it's nice and quiet. The other guys there haven't started up yet. So there's no chainsaw sounds. Don't even hear any birds. Birds aren't even up yet. Yeah, okay, well.
Yeah, no, I got it.
Lots of spider webs though. Spider webs in my face. Lots of saplings in this part of the block. There's my gear. There's that big cedar. Okay, I'll see you guys over there. Okay, so there's that big cedar. And check out this balsam. Here, straight up and down. It's got a big swoop. It's like a giant boomerang. The whole tree is just one big swoop. So I'm gonna follow it. Try and get it right on that snag stump right there. Try and get it right there. Thing is though, I gotta be careful. Oh yeah, I can do it. Put it right in there. Didn't want to brush this thing too hard, but it looks like it'll be fine. Well, I tried to do a slow-mo of it smashing that that little snag stump there. Thought it'd look good, but that's where it went. I wanted to go right there, went right there. And this is the reason why. I ripped the whole half of this holding wood of the stump out. Just ripped it right out. Ripped this side out and just smushed this side, broke it right off. But you can tell the wood's kind of rotten. And that, it's rotting. Yeah. And it already has some cracks here. Wind shake cracks. I think it's all rotten seams in there. Might get something off the top, get a short piece off the top. And then I'll probably need the courtesy bucket anyways, probably over top of good wood. So I'll do that real quick. Then I'll get this balsam. And then nothing else is gonna be in the way. I guess I'll get this one out of the way before I get that cedar, this little understory tree out of the way. Understory is just anything that's bigger than a sapling, but is still not big enough to be merchantable wood. So that's what that is. Kind of like just a small tree is all it is. It's a small tree, it's still a tree. It's big enough to be classified a tree instead of a sapling, but it's not big enough to have any value to be worth flying off the hill. Okay, see you guys here in a sec. Okay, so that's where it broke right there, but like you see a major split. The tree split all the way back up into here. I don't know if you can see that split right there. It was more pronounced before I bucked it off. So I figured if I buck it here, I might get a short chunk, some good wood. But after I bucked it, and you look, big rot here, checked. It's all rotten too, but it's all checked, like split, wind checked. And so it's garbage, which means the whole thing will be garbage because the butt's worse. So, and it's not on any other good wood, right? There's no other good wood it's laying on, so I'll just leave it as is. Yeah. But this top here is laying over that good piece, and that will have to be, I don't know if that's salvageable, that piece or not. Looks clear on this side. I have to buck the brake. But this was someone else. This was some other guys here before me. Okay, on to the next tree. And there's looking up. There's my view. Yeah. Okay. So I cut myself. I slipped. I was walking down the hill and I slipped and I reflexively threw my hand out and I hit my chain. Saw I wasn't running. I think it's just one or two videos back, or a couple of videos back, I'm not sure. I got my belt caught. What was that? I can't remember what it was now. I got my axe hook. I got a hook here on my axe belt, or I got a hook here on my belt for my axe. I hooked on a branch, and I went to pull it, move my hip, and like just break that little branch, and it jarred free, and reflexively, you throw your hands out, eh? Well, I had my saw in the one hand, and I threw my hands out, and I dropped my saw like 6-7 feet down off the log, down on the ground. So just reflexes. So when I slipped, reflexes threw my arms out, and the saw bounced, and I must have just swiped the chain, which is, I have this habit of anytime I'm walking anywhere, I turn my saw off. It's a good habit, and I got myself doing it. I've done it pretty much my whole career, and I think it started from when I was a rookie faller. I wasn't very good at like planning my face and planning where I'm going to work next and planning ahead. So I'd always find my gear and my fuel like a long ways away from me when I run out. I'd always be like, oh, I'm out of gas. Okay, where's my bag's way over there. So I got to hike all the way to fuel up. So I got in the habit to conserve fuel. I turned my saw off. I think that's how it started, because I've pretty much done it my whole career. Anymore, I'm walking anywhere, just turn my saw off. And there was this one time, I was just hiking up the hill. I don't know what I was doing, hiking to my next tree or something. And I was a rookie and had my little saw. I had my saw idling. It was running. Chain brake was off. I was hiking up the hill, and I remember there's ferns everywhere. And I slipped, and I had my saw in front of me, and I put my saw up. It was real steep ground, so I put my saw up on the ground in front of me, then I'd walk up, put the saw up on the ground in front of me and walk up, and I slipped. And same thing, I put my hand out reflexively. And so with my left hand, just about hit the saw, almost slammed it down right in the saw. And my other hand, which was holding the throttle, had the chain going wide open. I almost chopped my hand off. This is probably when I was like less than a year falling or something like that. Yeah, so I always do, if I'm walking any distance, I always turn my saw off. And today was a payoff of good habits. So I'm on this big cedar right now. I get everything all prepped up, or fell in the buck that's going to be in the way of it. So I'm ready to go. So I'll set you guys up and we'll start the undercut. Yeah, and I should say it's just minor. It's just like a little poke from the chain, just to stop the bleeding. And this is orange hockey stick tape. I got my own personal first aid kit. You're supposed to have a minimum of pressure bandage, but I got my own kit. Maybe I'll show you guys here later today. I'll just show you what I got in my kit. And the bugs are out today. Man, they swarm around me. There we go. Cut's just about lined up, eh? Pretty good. There's like a little bit of rot in the middle. Okay, let's continue on. There we go. Done. That was quick. For a tree this size, that was quick. Everything went pretty smooth. There she is. She's all lined up nicely. Okay. Now I'll show you. Just looking up. So it has a bit of a downhill lean and ever so slightly leaning this way to the right. Yeah. So I should not have to wedge it, but I am trying to swing it up a little bit, so I might have to wedge it because it's leaning downhill and this way slightly. So naturally it's going to want to go down into here. And I'm trying to swing it up into here. So I might have to do a little bit of wedging. I don't know why the screen is so blurry. It seems blurry to me. So yeah, I'm trying to put it right in there. I'll show you from this side. Oh. Okay, here's straight up and down. So it's got a bit of a lean down. Yeah. Okay, for some reason the camera turned off, but I did get it going down. Yeah, so this here is where I had aimed it, right there. Gravity pulled it down like I knew it would because it had the downhill lean, remember? Yeah, nice holding wood all the way across, good step. Look how much holding wood I ripped out though, eh? On the high side. Look at those rings, such tight rings, there's so many. This is an old tree. Yeah, look at that, eh? Look at all those rings. Here's my finger for scale. What's that, like 1 finger width is 30 years old? Okay, what do we got here? "7'1". Yeah. So that thing's so big, I'm gonna have to start my cuts on the low side. I have to walk down on the low side there because it's so big. But I have to feel that first. At least it laid out nice level for me. I mean, it wasn't that steep ground anyway, but sure worked out nice. Okay. Come on. Hey. Slipping and tripping all over the place here. Just not my day. Okay, so I was gonna do a third cut, but big tree going down. But I've seen that it's split. So I don't need to cut it because when I buck these two pieces, the rest of the top is gonna naturally split away. I have to be careful I don't get pinched bucking that last one. But if I were to cut that third cut I was going to do, there's a good chance. Hear that creaking sound? Okay, I'm getting out of here. But there's a good chance that slab, because it's so broken up with slabs at the top, that slab would break off, pinch me, or land on me. So that's what you got to watch out for. Yeah, that's one of the most dangerous part of bucking the low side is a slab breaking off, especially that one that you can see and getting you. Sure if I got enough cut. Because you want to get enough of it cut up, but if you go too much, like I say, a slab might break off or you might get pinched. So, I don't know, I'll put you guys over here. I didn't realize it at first, but that split comes all the way up to this first cut. And it tried to pinch me, and I was right on the top there. It was trying to pinch me. That's why I came around early. Like I was trying to pinch me as I was coming around the top there. So that's why I had to stop there and scribe down, and then kind of cut down in there, cut the bottom, and then kind of work my way back up. But it's creaking and groaning. That means that second cut over there, it's this is not doable either. What I'll have to do is have to drop something on this, break it, get it to drop, and then I can safely finish bucking it. Yeah. I can hear it crackling. If you listen. I hear a bug too. Yeah, she's creaking and groaning. She might even just drop. Or we'll just do this all day. I gotta shift to that big boulder right there. See, I wouldn't want to be on there cutting. I wouldn't hear any of this creaking and groaning. I wouldn't want to be up there cutting and the whole thing drop on me and roll while I'm on it. I could do this for another hour. Okay, well, what's next? What is next? So, let me think here. I guess, because there's that corner post right there. That's the corner post. And the line kind of goes up from there. So I think I'll take that little balsam, this bigger hemlock, and then a bunch of saplings, and have a nice hole up in there. And then I'll throw this big limby hemlock. I'll throw that one down this way, maybe even that little one there. Throw that one down this way, right on top of that cedar there. And then I'll have to see which way that cedar's going. But I'll have to take out that little hemlock. It's on the low point there. This little guy here. That hemlock right there looks like it's going that way. So I got a whole bunch of easy wood here for the next little bit. And then maybe I'll just turn the camera back on for that nice cedar there. Yeah. And also it's tough to film because all these saplings here are getting in the way of filming. Right? You can't even see the ground. It's just a big wall of green down there. So yeah, that's what I'll do. Let's turn the camera back on for that one. It'll be a little bit, yeah. I got quite a bit of cutting. 1, 2, 3, 4. I probably have 5, 6 trees. Whoa. That was a big crack. She even shifted. Okay, well, I gotta fuel up and go back to work. Okay, so I got this one prepped, ready to go. That was the last tree I fell. Had a big snag over there and a few other little trees I had to get. So I'm gonna drop this one right into there. Here's looking up. That's a pretty good looking tree. Yeah. And there's my gear. There's a sideline right there. Yeah, and I'm just gonna be working this way for the rest of the day. Okay. Here, see, when I just started the bottom cut, I used my knee as a pivot point. It's because of that flare. My dogs couldn't dog into the tree, so I just pivoted the saw from my handlebars off my knee. Yeah, I got a bit of a Dutchman there, I gotta clean out. Come on. There you go. Oh yeah. Bunch of chatter on the radio. I guess quality control showed up. He was here just last week. Well, we got a new guy in camp starting a chef, so he's gonna go check out the new guy. Come on. Yeah. Well, here it is. There you go. That was easy. Knocked that little understory over. At least have a nice walk log up to it. Okay. I'm gonna have to jump down to that low point in there real soon. Yeah. Yep. Oh man. What a good day it is today. Got some cloud cover. That's nice. Okay, that'll be easy bucking. I'll just fuel up and I'll go buck that one. See, there's so much brush in the way there. It's pretty hard to film it because so much brush in the way. So I'll see you guys at the next tree. Here, I'll just do a quick shot, look it up. Kind of want to do more of these shots here. Because usually when I'm talking, I'm usually pointing out this tree, that tree, but I don't point all the way up to the top. And I'll do a 360 here for you guys. There. There's the top of that mountain there. Yeah, pad's just down there. And this is all leaf patch. It's all being purposely left standing. Yeah, okay, see you guys next tree. Okay, so it's 12 o'clock in the afternoon and it's quitting time. Yeah, we start at 5:45. We're not allowed to work past 12. And we're first trip. And yeah, that's my low point right now. It's right on the ridge right there. I started way over there this morning. I worked a swath all the way over here. I actually got to jump down over the ridge and bring that side of the ridge up before I can get all this. But I remembered I was supposed to, or I said I was going to show you my first aid kit. And I got a bit of time before the chopper shows up, so I'll show you what I got. And luckily, my pad is in the shade. So this is my setup right here. I found this at this orange container at Winners. Okay, so this is a pressure bandage, clotting sponge, blood clot stuff, and then this is where all my little bandages are and gloves. And I got burn ointment, various band-aids, burn ointment, gloves, and I think I got some cooling pads, some other type of cooling pad for burns. And then I got soaker pad. I got another bandage. It's a big bandage. Yeah, I think this is the waterproof one. I think it's waterproof bandage. And gauze. Two packages of gauze. And then I got cleaning wipes. Wet nap cleaning wipes. That's it. And I got another pressure bandage in my pocket in my pants right in here. Yeah, that's all there is to it. I am going to add some more bandages, like more various bandages. What else do I want to add? Oh, and medical tape. It's real easy to tear. And it's really sticky. Really, really sticky. I don't know. If you guys want to make any suggestions, what else I could add to my first aid kit? Yeah. I might have to make my kit a little bigger. I might have to get a bigger container. But the only time I've ever used it is to get Band-Aids. Never had any major incidences yet, so cross my fingers. Hopefully it stays that way. And that'll be it for today. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.